Happy Thursday, co-creators, and welcome to another edition of Teena Sessions. 365 inspirational quotes with me, your life coach, Teena Jones. How is everyone doing on this Thursday? Hope your day was wonderful and productive, and I hope you got a lot done today. And if it wasn't happy, then you already know what to do. Put a period on that thing and begin again. Whether you're new or you're one of my loyal viewers, I want to thank you for tuning in each day with me on this journey. Well, it's Money Day. Every Thursday we talk about money, and today is no different. We're going to kick it off by a quote by Charlie Chaplin that goes like this: "You will never find the rainbow if you are looking down." I love that. You will never find the rainbow with your head looking down. We're going to talk today about staying optimistic. No matter what the appearances are, how do you remain optimistic? I've got 12 different steps, little tips to help you to keep your mind focused so that you can stay on the right path and not miss your blessing. Because oftentimes appearances come into our world to distract us. And what we are looking for, what we have prayed for, what we have planted seeds for could be just around the corner. But if your head is down, or if you are distracted by the quote unquote appearances of negativity, you won't see what's around the corner. You won't see that, hey, what I've been requesting is right here. The universe could be throwing signs at you, pounds and pounds of signs, but you're not looking. You got your head down. You're feeling discouraged. I want to keep you optimistic. So here are the 12 tips to keep you optimistic no matter what. All right? So the first one, be grateful for what you have. You've got to show appreciation. Earlier in Teena Sessions, I really encourage all of you to get a notebook. So many of you have not heard day number 1. We're at day number 67 now. So for those of you that have your notebooks, great. For those of you that didn't hear that session, I'm going to repeat it for you. Get yourself a notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could just be a standard spiral notebook. And write down the things that you are grateful for. That's where you start to shift your perception from what you think is missing from what you really have. That changes your vibration instantly. If you can commit to every night before going to bed, I'm going to focus on 20 things that I'm grateful for. Grateful for my health. Grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my husband, my wife, my kids, my friends, my job, my car. You know the routine. If you can do 50, that's even better. All right. What does that do? That trains your mind and it gets you geared up into a different vibration instead of that low energy vibration. Okay, so that's the first thing. You've got to be grateful for what you have. The second thing, set short-term goals. I know oftentimes we talk a great deal about your long-term goals, opening up a business, going back to school, whatever the case may be. And long-term goals are great. But to keep your momentum going, you might want to set short-term goals, such as, working out. For 3 days a week, I'm going to work out. I'm going to walk on the treadmill. I'm going to walk around my neighborhood for 20 minutes. Just 3 days a week. Don't start out saying, oh, no, I can do more than that. No, remember, we're setting short-term goals. What is the purpose? To get you excited, like, hey, I did that. You have a sense of accomplishment, okay? It's very important that you feel that, especially if you're kind of feeling like things are taking longer than expected, all right? So set you some short-term goals, things that, that are manageable, not too long-term, not too big, but things that are measurable, okay? The third step, take care of yourself physically. Going back to working out, exercising, doing something for your mind, body, and your spirit. You've got to do self-care. It's very important. When your manifestation comes, if you're not physically well, if you're not mentally well, then you're going to sabotage whatever it is that you asked for. And you don't want to abort your blessing even before you get it. All right? So you've got to take care of yourself. Self-care is number 3. The fourth step, take the focus off of what you do not want. That takes practice, but you can do it. Every time your mind wants to go on, oh, I got this going on, or this is missing, or I wish I had this. Tell yourself, set the intention. Your mind is very powerful. When you set the intention that I'm going to redirect my mind when it goes astray, your mind will follow you. Remember, it is a servant. It is not a master. It makes a horrible master. Your mind is a servant. You tell it what you want it to focus on, and it will. All right? So that's the fourth step. The fifth step is watch your language. Remember, power is in the tongue. You have to watch the language that you speak. You have to be mindful of the words that you say. You have to. The language is, I'm so sick and tired. I've been sick and tired. I never win at anything. When it rains, it pours. Oh, I'm always a victim of circumstances. Bad things are always happening to me. Those are affirmations that you do not want to manifest in your life. So you have to stop it. Watch your language. Once again, set the intention. I'm going to watch what I think, and most importantly, what I say, what comes out of my mouth, either to myself or to other people. Because we can do terrible self-talk. We can be in the car going, I'm so stupid, or I made a stupid mistake, or I was dumb to do that, or I shouldn't have done that. I know better than that. All of that beating yourself up, you've got to watch it. You have no idea the delay you are causing yourself when you have that kind of self-talk. So you've got to watch your language, and you got to change your language. All right, so that's 5. Number 6, imagine the person you want to be. Use this muscle. We talk a great deal and will continue to talk a great deal about the power of the mind and using visualization techniques. Using your imagination will shape your world. If everyone got this, we would have world peace. There would be no wars. Period. I know that, and I believe that to be true. This muscle is very, very, very important, and we use it haphazardly. So it is my goal on Teena sessions to always sprinkle in imagination, power of the mind, visualization, as often as I possibly can. I should have made this number 1, because visualizing, imagination, seeing yourself the way you want yourself to be is crucial to getting the things you desire in this life. All right? And then number 7, express yourself. Creativity. A lot of you often say, I'm not creative, but you are. You are creative. There are things that are unique to you. So sometimes you have to have an outlet. I love ceramic. Many people don't realize that. I used to make ceramics, and I would sell them in the Irving Mall there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I sold beautiful pieces, and it was so relaxing to do. You know, it's just a wonderful art form. You can get your hands all messy, and it distracts your mind. Some of you like gardening. You know, you don't really see that as being creative, but it is. It really is. And so rearrange your place, you know, move some things around. It's to distract your mind so you can focus on what brings you happiness. Oftentimes, like here recently, I got a whole new bedspread and changed the decoration colors in my bedroom, and I love it. It's like, you know, it's so fresh, and Carl loves it too. You know, just it's a fresh new look. You know, we didn't have to do it, but that fresh, new, vibrant comforter and pillows and bed skirts and, you know, chairs that we got and all that kind of good stuff, it brought in a whole new, fresh look. So every time I walk in there, you know, I feel just wonderful. It's just like a brand new room. And so express yourself, no matter what it is. Do a flower arrangement. You know, get some fresh flowers from Kroger or your local grocery store and, you know, cut the ends of those stems and put some color in your living room. You just don't realize what that little thing does to your mood. Okay? And then number 8, don't be afraid to fail. If going back to the little short term goes, if you fall short, that's okay. If you don't quite make it, that's okay. That's life, you know? Think about your child or any child that you love. You know, they're trying to walk about 6 months, 9 months, years old, and they stumble, they fall. You know, you don't say, get up, stupid, you made a mistake. No, you go, yay, yay. You show support. And that's what you've got to do for yourself. Oftentimes, all these things we talk about on Teena sessions, these things are new. They're new topics. They're new things that you're trying to have a new orientation to life. You're trying to learn to think more positively than what you normally do. That takes time. So if you found yourself not thinking so positive yesterday or today, begin again. What do I always tell you? If you didn't have a happy day, let's just put a period on it. There's no need in allowing those things to take over your now moment. You can let it go. You have the choice. Okay, so don't be afraid to fail. Just let it go. Learn from it and do it again. All right? And then number 9. Really, number 8 and 9 goes hand in hand. Don't beat yourself up. Go, you know what? You did good today. You had a lot of positive thoughts today. It was dominant. And then you let a bill in the mail or someone at work or a customer throw you off and brought you down into a rabbit hole of, negativity. And so just let it go. Don't keep talking about it. Don't get on your Facebook and start having a whole conversation about it. Let it go. That's what you've got to do. All right. And then 10, stay in the moment. Present moment awareness, meditation. We talk a great deal on this. That's why we do meditation, guided meditation at the end of every Teena sessions. Stay in the present moment. Don't allow your mind to get in the past or the future. Past or the future. You are escaping now because this is where your power lies right now. 11, be open to happiness. So many people are waiting for the other shoe to drop. When things are going right in their life, they're like, oh, something bad must be around the corner because I'm just so happy. I have nothing to complain about. That's good. Be open to happiness. Life is not supposed to be struggle, strife. It's not supposed to be lived that way. And so if your life all of a sudden has taken an upswing, be open to that. Give yourself a hand clap. Thank God. Have a heart full of happiness about that, okay? And then finally, number 12, set aside some quiet time to recharge. Go to the beach, go to the park, quiet time just for you. Turn off Facebook, turn off your cell phone. Do those things to recharge yourself. It can be 10 minutes a day. Whatever you need to do, just close your eyes, and once again, be in the moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 12 steps. I know it was a lot. We're still doing good with time. So let me give you the affirmation, and then it's time for the guided meditation. So the affirmation is, I always keep my head up. That's it. I want you to affirm that. I always keep my head up no matter what. We're going to add that on. I always keep my head up no matter what. Well, if you're ready, let's get started with the guided meditation. If you need to close your eyes, go ahead and do that while I get the music together. If you need to change rooms, put your headphones in, whatever you need to do to prepare, let's go ahead and do that now. And with your eyes closed, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale and release. Again, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale and release. Just allow the background music and the sound of my voice to help relax your mind, body, and in your spirit. I am learning to remain optimistic, no matter the appearances of my life. I love my life, and I'm open to happiness in every form. I look forward to every miracle God has in store for me, and I live with my arms wide open, ready to receive the blessings that God has in store for me. I love my new way of life. I am optimistic, I am proud, I'm joyful, and I'm full of peace. Everything always works out for me, and so it is. Thank you all. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye bye.